Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the eclipse energy of the total full moon eclipse in Taurus, which just happened this morning here where I am on the east coast of the United States around 6 a.m. However, this energy is timeless. I know that's a little confusing, but if you find yourself guided to this message and it's not even November, but you're resonating with the message, this message is for you, as time is actually a spiral of time. It's cyclical. We spiral back, we circle back to energy often. So this is a reading for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Gemini. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. You can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. If you click the upside down triangle or caret below this video, there's a drop down box that shows all of my information, including my website and other links to other social media sites. All right, so with that out of the way, Gemini, let's see what comes through for you, for Gemini. First card out, the Warrior. So you got your warrior energy going on, maybe trying to overcome some difficulties, some challenging situations, feeling strong, feeling confident. That's good. Determined, even. Honesty. It's important to be truthful and honest with yourself and with others, always. And I feel like this is definitely linked to whatever cycle you're in, Gemini, and that you're learning. Sometimes we tell little white lies even, and we're not even fully aware of it. Or we just don't share all of the information or truth with others. And that can cause problems, confusion, maybe finding out. But it looks like you're determined to get to the bottom of things and be really truthful and honest. Yeah. Obedience. Gemini. Okay, let's see where this is going here. I feel like you were trying to also be good, be obedient within whatever situation you're dealing with here, which she's holding the scales of justice and the sword of truth at the same time, yet she's blindfolded. So even though you seek justice, truth, balance, you don't see it. She's standing up on a pedestal. I almost need to read this card from the book, Gemini. I don't do that very often, but something is calling me to do this. So let's just see real quick. It says, what rules are you considering when you ask your question? You will be sorry if you're going to break a rule that is in place to protect you and others. Even though you may not like authority right now, this is the time to obey what has already been set in motion. Oh, I see what's going on here, Gemini. This is the time to learn the lay of the land and to follow the customs that keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. So you've already made some choices, decisions. There's energy that's already in motion in a direction that maybe you weren't fully honest about with yourself or with others, or not divulging all of the truth. Forbidden is at the bottom of this deck here. So something, well, it's going to dive a little deeper in here, but it's almost like the way you truly want to act and be feels forbidden to you. Maybe Saturn has you kind of locked into a lesson right now. That happens sometimes. And so you can't really see outside of your current situation. Let's dive into this one deeper. Whoa, Gemini, I didn't expect to get this deep already. All right, for Gemini. Let's talk about the warrior. And, you know, as I read in layers, starting with the base energy, and then we kind of allow it to unfold through the cards, through the messages that I receive. So it's unpacking a situation, a message for you. So let's start with the warrior for Gemini. Yeah, definitely a good spirit to have. However, don't let your ego get in the way. You don't want to steamroll over others either. Or yourself, your true self. I'm getting with this honesty and obedience card, Gemini, you're not really acting on your best behalf or your integrity. Thank you. Out of your integrity. I feel like you're trying to get back there. I feel like you're realizing that you had been playing in some nasty energy or just selfish energy that you're trying to resurrect. Maybe somebody got one over on you. I don't know. I feel like somebody is still kind of controlling your feelings, your heart, your mind in a situation. But let's see. The warrior. Why does Gemini need to be in the warrior spirit? What's going on with Gemini? Yeah, obstacles and challenges. So there's definitely something where you're at kind of a crossroads. You're at this point in life where you have to kind of take a leap of faith, and it seems like it's forbidden. You're fearful that if you jump and you miss, that's a long way down and you're going to get hurt. But you do have supportive energies around you that are telling you it's okay, we'll catch you. But you're still in this halt. The warrior spirit is coming out, pushing you through to the truth. I don't like this energy I'm feeling, Gemini. And with the obedience card, with her blindfolded, I feel like you cannot see what's actually truly happening here yet. And that's how we learn, but let's keep going. This message might not make sense to you right now, but allow it to sink into your subconscious, Gemini, because whatever's going on, it will reveal itself to you. Honesty. Gemini, I feel like you haven't really been honest with others, fearful that you're going to break their heart or cause loss for them. Or you're not honest with yourself because of a heartache and loss that you've had in the past, and you're guarded. Whatever this is, it has a lot to do with your self-confidence and your will and your drive and your determination, your warrior spirit, your solar plexus energy, what lights you up, your vitality. And you've been stuck in this waiting game, waiting for something to reveal itself for you, waiting for things to just keep happening. And you're just sort of going along with the motions right now because you don't really know what else to do, Gemini. And I get that. You'll find out. You'll see. But you're right here, being honest, fully, truthfully honest with yourself and with others is the name of the game here, for sure. Maybe you were holding back because, you know, you didn't want to hurt somebody, or you just didn't want to get into conflict. Geminis don't like to get into conflict, even though you're very well versed in duality. All right, let's dive into obedience. Why is obedience here for Gemini? Memories of love. So there's some nostalgia here. But why is... Okay. This could have to do with some kind of conditioning and programming that you were brought up with. To, yeah... truth at the bottom. Gemini, I feel like you were taught at a young age to maybe white lies, you know, like don't tell them that because that's just going to hurt them, and like we know better and all of that. And so you kind of like remembering times when you were a child or younger where maybe your mother or father, you know, kind of either told you some white lies or told you it was okay to not fully be honest, or you think that you're being obedient, but actually the truth is of the matter, including your parents that taught you that, is that they were fearful of hurting somebody's feelings, fearful of conflict, fearful of being the responsible person to somebody else's pain. So you're trying to be obedient, Gemini. You're trying to keep everything balanced, and you're trying to be truthful, and you're trying to also weigh the pros and cons, being harmonious in a situation. But this is a big lesson for you on the being truthfully 100%, 1000% truthful and honest and real to you and to others. Yeah. Let's dive a little deeper into this for Gemini. And this could be, you know, these are people that you love, that you just don't want to hurt their feelings with your own personal truth. Maybe you're not even tapped into your own personal truth. Maybe you're letting somebody else guide you along as to how you should be, what you should say, how you should feel. And you're really, because of forbidden, it's almost like you don't feel like you're allowed to be authentic, vulnerable, transparent, real. You're afraid of like the repercussions of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemini. I relate to that so much, but that's part of your lesson. And it is scary to like finally bust out of that and be like, you know what, I got to tell you how I really feel about this. I've been afraid of hurting your feelings. I've been afraid of what's going to happen if I tell you my truth, but I have to, like, eventually it takes over your body. Your body might be reacting in certain ways, especially in the stomach and the throat, from holding back your truth. It's not forbidden, Gemini. It's something that you learned in childhood that is that you need to see the truth of the situation. I'm not going to take it because it didn't flip out, but it is the woodpecker, 8 of Swords, self-imposed prison, which is the same as this trapped in fear. Yep. I've been there. Fox. So under the Warrior, this is the same card as the Warrior. Knight of Wands. This is passionate leadership, being the leader of your own life here. Through the obstacles, through the challenges that you are facing currently. And you feel it. You feel the need to be truthful and honest here. Communicative, Gemini. Yeah. Important. Mars is in your sign right now. Oh boy. And retrograde. Yeah, this totally makes sense now. Flamingo, 2 of Wands. This is a balancing act. Take the first step to being honest with yourself. No more waiting around. No more being wishy-washy, Gemini. It's time to let it all out. Be truthful. Right now, you're still on the fence. You know, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So you're giving little bits of truth, but not all of it. You probably had a very dominant parent, very strong personality that you were afraid of being fully truthful for because of their reactive ways of being. And with that, you may have attracted other people into your life that are similar, that are here to teach you that part of your life lesson. And we don't do this with anger. The Tiger, loyalty. Yeah, this loyalty. You feel like you're doing the right thing by holding back. And this is a deep, 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 like you really feel this truly. Hawk. That's why it's been so hard. That's why this scenario for you has been so hard, because eventually you're going to have to be fully honest and truthful with someone or some people, or with yourself. And there's such a deep fear there of what's going to happen when I do. I don't know. I might lose somebody. I might lose somebody that I really, really don't want to lose. I don't want to hurt them. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I've been there. But I'm telling you, the only way out is through. And the only way out is through the truth, through the honesty. Hawk at the bottom is clear vision, discernment. Now use your discernment, Gemini. The timing of it all. You're going to feel. You're going to be given many opportunities to be honest and truthful in this journey. And the door's wide open. You'll feel it. It's like, I got to say it now. Instead of, like it bubbles up inside of you. And you're like, oh my God, I got to just say it. Like, sit with yourself, take a breath and feel, is this the right timing? You got to get in touch with your feelings, your senses, and know the right timing for you and for others. Let's get an advice card for you on this one. Oh, I can feel this. I got a lump in my throat, Gemini. So there's definitely something that you need to say. I hate that. I've been there. I empathize with you 100%. And I've been that parent. I actually can see this, my son in this reading. I've been that dominating parent, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, Gemini. Just be honest. It's important for us to always speak our truth. Yes, nothing will come of the situation. So what you're afraid of, Gemini, is actually not even going to happen. You're going to be given a platform. You're going to be given the space and the time to actually come clean with all of how you feel and what you need to express. And what you're worried about happening is not actually going to happen. That is a fear that's still in you that you want to see also. Anything else for Gemini? That makes me want to cry. I literally feel like I want to cry right now. Not like so super sad tears, but once you release this, you're going to feel so much better, Gemini. And you're going to be like, why did I wait so long? Why did I wait so long? Well, that's your inner child. That's a part of you that you want to connect to and understand that when you hold back on your truth, it not only affects you, it affects others as well. A personal issue has reached resolution. Yeah, and you'll find such great resolve when you do finally open up and express yourself vulnerably, truthfully, honestly, and nothing that you are thinking is going to happen will actually happen. So this is your message for this week, Gemini. Take good care of yourself. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity. Please like and subscribe. Take care, Gemini. Bye.